Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Lisa and I'm so glad you're here. If you're new, thanks for stopping by, and if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I'm just kind of cleaning up from lunch. I have recently just been reminded that I'm going to have time to do any kind of sharing on YouTube. It's going to have to be in the context of regular daily life because I cannot wait for everything to be perfect or clean or quiet because that doesn't exist in my daily life. So today I've been meaning to do for a little while a kind of like a walkthrough on how I set up my bullet journal. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to share while I've got my bullet journal out. I need to make my grocery list and my meal plan, and so I'm going to just share my meal plan for the week. We've been really trying to keep our grocery budget down, so it's going to be another like really budget friendly week, and so I will share that with you and share at the end of this video a new resource that you can find on the blog as well. If you noticed, we've got all this like birthday party stuff up because last night was my second son's 8th birthday. Today's his 8th birthday. Last night we had a party. I'm going to be sharing like a vlog style video of that as well. So be looking for that. As always, if you enjoy this video, find it helpful, give me a thumbs up, and I'm going to go ahead and jump in, show you how I set up my bullet journal. This is the second year I've done it this way with a couple minor changes, but I love it. It helps me stay sane, and I use this same journal throughout the entire year. Okay, so here is my bullet journal, and it is just like this soft cover. Last year I had a hard cover, and really either one of them works just great. I will say though that I tried to get a less expensive one from Walmart. They have some $6 journals that are really similar, but I like to use my fountain pen in my bullet journal, and I've shared about this pen before. I love it. It's just a really nice pen. Anyway, I could not use the cheap Walmart ones because the paper was really low quality, so everything smeared. All that to say, I got a moleskin off of Amazon, and I've been really happy with it. Okay, so in my journal, I left a couple of pages at the front blank in case I want to write something in there. I've got my contents page, and again, this is just the first week in February, so my whole journal isn't filled out. I can show you a peek at my journal from last year, and that might be helpful. But so I just have all of my pages in my journal numbered, and I did that myself. I just wrote all the page numbers at the bottom corner. This I haven't written down. This is going to be my daily rhythm, and I'll fill that in. I'm still, like I said, still filling everything in. I've got my master dinner list here, and I have it divided by meatless, beef, chicken, instant pot soups, and then meals from my cookbook. And then I have a master breakfast list and a lunch list, and then some more ideas here. My 6-year-old was here. And then this is the page that I use all the time. So I've got my grocery list and then my meal plan. And one of the things that I shared last year when I showed my bullet journal was that I like to use these post-it notes, and I use them all throughout my journal, and it really just helps to make the pages usable all year long. I keep extra post-its in the back, so I always have some ready to go. So I've got, and I can take them out. I'm not going to leave them in here forever, but my lunch menu plan and my dinner, and this is 2 different weeks. And then this was last week's, and then I have a little post-it for what I'm going to prep on Sunday. And then this was a little shopping list. One thing I'm doing differently this year is I have this is my kitchen essentials list, and it's actually available on my blog. So what I did is I laminated it and then just taped it inside. And so this has been really nice because I just highlight the things that I'm out of and put like a little, I color in the box next to the things that I have. And previously I was just printing off a new one every week, and then I would just throw it away. But this is, of course, nice because it's already in my journal and I don't have to throw it away and print off new ones every week. So this is going to be what I do as soon as I finish showing you. I'm going to go through and figure out what I have before I do my meal plan. moving right along. Again, with the Post-it note, this is my things to do page, and I need to actually kind of update this, but then when this Post-it fills up, then I can discard it. The next page is my money and finances page, which y'all don't really need to see. I've got my goals page, which I still need to write in. This is just a couple of pages just for quotes that I find that I really like, so I can kind of keep everything all together. I have a books read in 2020 list and this is going to be just a running list of books to read. A Bible reading plan. A lot of the time what I do is I just print off a Bible reading plan and tape it in here so that I can continue just to use it. I'll check it off, fill it out as I go, and then replace it with a new one when I'm ready. I've got a birthday list, and then on this side I just have Post-it notes. Yesterday was my son's Nerf party, so I just have some like notes here. So these will go away and I'll be ready to put in new Post-its when it's time to plan a new one. And then this is my calendar pages, and I still, again, need to keep filling them out, but I have several pages just kind of blocked off for my calendar, and I did draw these lines in. I've got January and February, little washi tape tab there, and then March and April, and then those will be filled in. Homeschool planning, blog work, YouTube ideas. So again, just kind of like a running list, more pages just for blog notes and just kind of work notes. And then still need to fill in the rest of them. So I'm going to grab my bullet journal from last year and just show you a couple other ways that you can use your bullet journal. And then I'm going to start getting my meal plan ready for the week. Okay, so here's last year's bullet journal. And like I said, this is a hard cover. And I set it up really similarly, but I did change the order of some of the pages in the front. I've got my calendar pages. This is the first half of the year, and then I just kind of taped this together when I didn't need to refer to those pages. Here you can see, again, just kind of like taped off sections. These are just things that I'm not using anymore, so like sermon notes, and it helps me also just to kind of keep track. I can easily take this washi tape off. This was a conference that I went to, a one-day conference for Charlotte Mason, and then I have I've got all my like wild and free notes, so I'm definitely not going to be tossing this bullet journal because I do have just so much stuff in it. I like to keep them. It's a nice kind of keep track of everything that happened in the year. And then these are my next calendar pages. And one of the things that I did last year that I'm doing differently this year is I put the first 6 months in the beginning and then the second 6 months in the end. And this time I just put all the calendar pages together in my new notebook. Just more conference things. Here's chore ideas. So just any kind of thing you might want to, here's just notes for a new tote bag I did. I took a multi-day trip to Austin for work. Here's all my work notes from that conference. Okay, so that's my bullet journal last year and this year. I hope it gives you just some ideas on how you might set up yours. I will link down below the 2 journals that I bought so that you can check them out on Amazon if you want. And I'll also link my fountain pen because I really love it. It's the pen that I use the most. Anyway, if you do a lot of writing, you might like it. My oven is open back there. Anyway, so now I'm gonna go ahead, get my shopping list all together, work on my meal plan, and then at the end of this video, I will share my menu plan for next week.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know
just finished my meal plan for the week, so I'm going to show you what I'm making this week. I'm going to show you my meal plan, kind of give you a brief little rundown of why I chose different meals. As always, I will link everything down below, including my cookbook. I am making a few different things for my cookbook this week. It's kind of like a cookbook heavy week. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being here. And I hope you stick around, click subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I'm going to go ahead and show you my meal plan, and then I will catch you guys next time. Okay, so this is my grocery list. The orange are the things that I need to buy. The black are the things that I already have. So I tried to base a lot of the meals based on what we already have. This is my cookbook. So like I said, I pulled some different things out of here, and this is my meal plan for the week. So today we've already had these pork nachos. Tonight my husband is taking my older boys out for sushi. My 8-year-old has been asking for that for a long time, and so they're gonna go ahead and do that tonight. So since I'm just gonna have the little kids, we're just gonna have some quesadillas. Tomorrow we've got some leftover mac and cheese from the birthday party, so I'm gonna heat that up, maybe throw in a little bit of bacon or ham or something, and then that'll be our lunch. Actually, I'm looking, we're gonna have pasta for lunch and dinner. I might add something else to this, so we're not only having pasta for lunch. But Monday night, we're gonna have cheeseburger all the way pasta. My husband isn't gonna be home, so this is gonna be a really easy, just throw together meal in the Instant Pot. And it's going to be really easy for me to make, even if my kids and I are all tired. And I know that they're going to eat it without any fuss, which is really nice when you are doing the whole single parent thing at dinner time. Tuesday, we're going to the zoo. So this is going to be, we're just going to pack some tuna salad, cheese, chips, and fruit. Tuesday night, I know that I'm going to be really tired. I'm not going to want to cook a lot when I get home, and so we're gonna have leftovers. We have a whole lot of leftover smoked pork again from the party, so we'll probably have that with some sides. Wednesday, some burritos. I've got some salsa left over from last week and some black beans, so we're gonna make those into burritos. And then I am going to cook a whole chicken. I only have one more jar of chicken stock, so I know that it's time to make some more. So I'm going to make a whole chicken for dinner, have some wild rice and some green beans. All of those recipes are in my cookbook. This garlic orzo with bacon, we're going to have that for Thursday lunch. Super easy, fast meal in the Instant Pot. I do have a video on this, so I'll link that down below. One of the things I mentioned earlier that we're trying to kind of keep costs down on our groceries, and so we're having breakfast for dinner one night and then a meatless meal one night. So we're going to have rice and pintos with cornbread and cinnamon apples, and then the next night, Friday night, my husband's going to be working and he's not going to be home, so breakfast for dinner is going to be another really easy kid friendly meal idea. So we're going to make ahead egg casserole. I can stir that together during the day at some point and then just cook it for dinner. And then we'll have some cinnamon rolls, because this past week I gave my kids the option of either having monkey bread or cinnamon rolls. Half of them wanted monkey bread, half of them wanted cinnamon rolls. We went with the monkey bread, so I want to go ahead and make the cinnamon rolls this week since the other half didn't get it. Friday lunch is just going to be snacky or ramen noodles. Saturday lunch will be leftovers, and then Saturday night we'll just have pizza and probably watch a movie and just have a chill night at home. Okay, I do actually have one last tip before I sign off this video. And this was actually something that Farmhouse on Boone shared in their last podcast, in her last podcast. She said to, I'll put those eggs down for a minute. She gave a tip to go ahead at the beginning of the week and take out your meat that you're going to be using for the week. Like, take out what you need from the freezer for the week and let it thaw in your fridge. And when you plan your meals, to go ahead and plan to use first the things that are going to thaw the most quickly. So I just thought that was a brilliant idea. Your food is obviously going to thaw more slowly if you just leave it in the fridge. So I have a whole chicken. I'm not planning on using it for about 3 or so days. So it's just going to be able to thaw, and I'm not going to run into having frozen food, frozen meat when it's time to cook. So I just wanted to share that. And then my eggs that I was showing you, I want to make sure that I have enough eggs at the beginning of the, or at the end of the week for the make ahead egg casserole. So I took out 8 eggs. I'm going to put those at the back of the fridge. And that way I know that my boys aren't going to just plow through the eggs and we're not going to have enough for our dinner at the end of the week. So just wanted to share those last 2 tips. I'm signing off now. I will catch you guys next time.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.